Good day, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of Off the Charts. My name is Dan. I'll be your host today. So, today, the episode is about all my top albums of 2021. Now, was it a great year for music? For me, anyway? No, it was good. Very good. No, I wouldn't say great. Was there a lot of bad stuff? Yes, there was. So, anyway, we'll go with, like I said, I got my top 13 albums that I bought and I, find very good here. And I will also put in some honorable mentions and you'll see why, because they're not, I wouldn't really categorize them into top 13. So, here we go. Here's my top 13 albums of the year 2021. And what a weird year it's been, right? So number 13, I'm going to put this one right here. Paul Stanley's Soul Station. Now, so I've got mixed. I love Kiss. You guys know I love Kiss. But this is not nowhere near. This is like Motown, I think, if you call this. But the thing is, Paul, you're trying to cater to Kiss fans. And they're not really going to like this. Like I said, I probably listened to this like 2 or 3 times. And I was like, okay, that's enough there. It's not for me. It's not that it's bad. It's just not for me. But if you're going to go cater to Kiss fans, like, you've got your Paul Stanley Soul Station. You've got the same font as your 1978 solo album. And the... I don't know if you can see there, but the vinyl is purple. Again, like your 1978 solo album. So you are catering to the Kiss fans. I'm sorry, but no, it doesn't. It's not like it's not that it's bad. It's not for me. So this will be my number 13 here. Number 12. I know probably be some bitching here in this video here. So. Number 12. I don't even know where to start with these guys here. Putting this one. And I don't even know why I keep buying Iron Maiden albums, to be honest there. My friend Steph even said it. It's like, the new albums, you listen to them a couple of times and you just put them away and forget about them. Now, my beef with Maiden is... when I loved Iron Maiden at the time. When Bruce Dickinson left and you got Blaze Bayley, I actually liked the Blaze Bayley albums. Now, when Bruce came back, I didn't find the Bruce albums any better than the ones with Blaze Bayley. So I was like, I don't know. And this one here, man, this is a 3 LP record here. So long, man. It's like I said, it's good. It's okay, but again, very forgettable. And I don't know, man. I don't even know what to say anymore about these guys here. It's number 12. Let me put it that way. Number 11, The Darkness, Motorheart. Now, I used to love The Darkness. Albums 1 and 2, wow, they were really great. Then they broke up. I was like, my God, such a waste. And they came back, and it's like one decent album. Last of our own kind. I forget the name of the album there. That was good. This one probably a little less gooder, if that's a word. But these guys have completely lost it since album 1 and 2. They're a shade of their own selves there. Like it's okay, but it's nothing to write home about. But again, this is their best one, I guess, since the Last of Our Own Kind. The one with a baby on the cover there doesn't touch album 1 or 2 at all. Anyway, this is number 11 here. Motorheart by The Darkness. Number 10. I mentioned these guys in my top hair bands of all time, and of course these guys deliver again. Electric Boys with Upside Down. Tumbling Dominoes, that's a great, you guys gotta listen to that song here. So again, not as good as the one before that. They're still around, And but yeah, this is a great album here, and check them out. Like if you never heard of the Electric Boys, check them out. Okay, so this is number 10, Electric Boys, Upside Down. Next up, number 9, Styx. Actually, this is actually fairly decent. I mean, it's no Mr. Roboto or Come Sail Away or whatnot there for these guys here. But this is actually a very decent album here. I got this last week or 2 weeks ago or something like that there. So, yeah. I don't know that song titles by heart yet there, to be honest there. But I remember, listening to this and actually liking this a lot. So, number 9 would be Styx, Crash of the Crown. Again, I like Styx. Number 8, Canada's own Lee Aaron. This is actually a very good album. I'm like Vampin', Come On, Radio On. Like I've seen a couple of their videos or her videos. I'm like, wow, it's actually a fairly decent album here. I mean, it's no body rock, but her last 3, I'd probably say this would be my favorite one of her last 3 when she did her comeback here. So, yeah, check it out. Lee Aaron, Radio On. Very good here. Okay, number 8. Number 7. Accept. Too Mean to Die. Now, I did listen to this a couple of times. I was like, it's very good. Don't get me wrong. But since Blood of the Nations, it's just seemed like a one-trick pony type of band here. There's nothing... Like, I can't tell you what's different between this one, Blind Rage, Stalingrad, whatever the fuck came before this one here. I forget. Like I said, they're all... you listen to them and like, okay, you don't find anything bad, but there's nothing that stands out like Teutonic Terror. When that came out, I was like, wow. Now, that was good with this new singer here. Again, this one wasn't bad, very good here. I remember The Undertaker, there was that video there. It's actually a pretty cool song. But there's no wow factor for this, for me anyway, like Teutonic Terror did. So this will be number 7 here, Accept, Too Mean to Die. Number 6. Now this one, man, pains me just to put at number 6, but I'm sorry, that's Be the Wild Hearts. 21st Century Love Songs. Anybody who knows me knows my love of Wild Hearts. Every album usually has a wow song. This album's good. Don't get me wrong, it's very good. There's no wow factor for me, like I said, as opposed to the one before that, Renaissance Man. There was a couple songs on there I was like, wow, those are good. This one, very good album. Don't get me wrong here, very good. But there's missing that little wow factor that I love about the Wild Hearts. But like I said, still fairly decent entry in their catalog here. So this is number 6. Number 5. Now this band was actually introduced to me last year. And again, I have all their collection now as we speak. I'm talking about Night Flight Orchestra, Aromantic 2. I guess there's they had part 1, not I guess, I know because I have it. Part 1, but man, this if you like 80s style music with lots of keyboards, these are the guys from Soilwork, I think. And I could give a rat's ass about Soilwork, to be honest there. But this band, wow, like my friend Pascal told me about this. I was like, yeah, whatever, I'll listen to it. Well, a couple months later, I've got their whole discography again. So, Aromantic 2 Night Flight Orchestra. Again, I'm not super familiar, again, with all the song titles. You'll have to give me a chance to know them all here. But I remember listening to this, and I was like, wow, this is actually very good here. So, yeah, number 5, Night Flight Orchestra. If you like your 80s hard rock, verging on metal, but more hard rock, I guess I would say. Keyboard oriented too at times there. Check out this Night Flight Orchestra. Aromantic 2. Alright, number 4. There's actually a surprise here too when this came out, but how good it was there. Halloween! Self-titled Halloween. Now, this is, Yeah, this has got two albums. It's a pretty big one here. And they've got three singers: Andy Darris, Michael Kiske, and Kai Hansen. Well, Kai Hansen and Michael Kiske are back in the band. And you gotta listen. What's that? Best Time, I think. Anyway, there's I oh, Skyfall too is another good one there. Um, Angels. Like I said, again, pardon me there. It's like I'm not super familiar with the titles yet. I mean, I'll get to know this album a little bit better there. But wow, when I first heard it, it's like, yeah, it's actually very good. And look at really decent cover. Because the last 3-4 albums by Halloween, I was like, oh my god, it's just like Accept. It was like same thing, one trick pony all the time there. This one actually has a bit more feel, and you could see a little bit more effort from this one here. So at number 4, Halloween, the self-titled Halloween. Number 3, now we're up to the last 3 here. So number 3, one of my faves here, Alice Cooper, Detroit Stories. Sorry. Again, it's time. See, I told you guys I'd be back with some Grand Marnier. I missed ya. All right, number 3 here, Alice Cooper, Detroit Stories. Now, when I first heard it, I thought it was good. But the more you listen to it, the more you're starting to get into it there. It's like, so this went from good to very good. I wouldn't say great, but I'll put very good here. Again, if you have the Breadcrumbs EP that just came before this, I mean, all those songs on the Breadcrumbs EP are on this here, so some of them were like, okay, I guess I bought Breadcrumbs for no reason. But anyway, very good album here. I'm trying to remember here. Shut Up and Rock, I like that one a lot there. Go Man Go, Rock and Roll, yeah. But anyway, it's, again, Detroit City. I don't know why you even bothered putting, like, how many times are we, this is the 3rd time that he's put that song on an album there since The Isles of Alice Cooper. It's a good song, it's not great, but whatever. So number 3, Alice Cooper, Detroit Stories. Number 2. So now we'll get to the, so number 2, Canada's own, Danko Jones. Again, I saw this guy a month ago. This guy, again, never disappoints. You should check out, if you guys have never heard this band here, check it out. Again, great frontman, great music, simple hard rock. But man, these songs, I Want Out, good looking, na, 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 that one there. It's called Good Looking, by the way. Saturday, Ship of Lies, Get to You, Flaunt It. Like, this is, I love this album here. Great one. So that's number 2 at for Danko Jones, Canada's Danko Jones Power Trio. And number 1, I didn't think this would actually be number 1, but here we are with the Dead Daisies, Holy Ground. Now, I liked the Dead Daisies. I didn't say I love them. I liked them. But when I heard that Glenn Hughes is in the band, as opposed, I liked John Corabi also, but Glenn Hughes, I'm like, who the hell doesn't like Glenn Hughes' vocals? And I was like, okay, is this going to work here? Yeah, it works. It's a very good album here. Like, oh my God, Holy Ground, Like No Other, Bustle and Flow. It's Unspoken. Very, very good album. So this will probably be my favorite album of 2021. Like I said, I thought they were very good albums. I wouldn't say great albums for 2021, but this will be my favorite one right here. Now, Tom, just a little honorable mentions, I guess. I bought these. This is, again, came out in 2021. This is shit. I'm sorry. Like, whoever recorded this, I'm like, you should have checked the masters. This sounds terrible. It's a live unplugged from a radio. It's like, did anybody bother to master or remix this? Sounds like, I mean, some songs are good. acoustic, very good. It's just, my God, there's like no production. It's like nobody's taking the time to mix this or master this, whatever. Anyway, this shit. I've probably listened to this once and I put it back in my collection. Another honorable mention here. I got this past weekend, 1980s Metallic Assault. I was at a record store with my buddy Yan this weekend, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, you should try this out." I'm like, "Okay." I thought I heard her say hair metal. There's no hair metal on this. This is all like underground 80s borderline thrash. I was like, it's okay. But if you know me, it's not my type of music here. But anyway, got this in 2020. It's a 2021 release. Thought I'd put it here, but it's a whole bunch of potpourri of bands I've never even heard of. Wrath, Minotaur, Kraken, Savage Steel, Banshee, Crimson Tigers, Psy, Havoc, Harlot, and Child. Nope, never heard of them. All right, this one here's actually pretty funny. I told my friend I was going to buy this just for the soundtrack to Hard Ticket to Hawaii. So, I mean, I love Andy Sedaris' movies. They're like my fetish movies here. If you like boobs, babes, and I think it was babes, bullets, and bombs, I think, or something like that. There, his big tagline. Anyway, if you love breasts, watch this movie. It's great. Dumb, but great. You know, like one of those good, bad movies here. Anyway, I just bought this for the hell of it. Listen to it once because it's like literally a soundtrack to a movie. And it's, anyway, little 1 minute songs almost there. So anyway, I bought this as a joke. Found this weekend also. It's actually an album from 1987, but was actually released for the first time on vinyl, which is SFH, Cold to Death. Now, everybody who knows me knows about my love of SFH from the 90s. I guess it's the only thrash band, I guess, or underground thrash that I like here. But anyway, I found this. I'm like, really? This is this band that I actually liked in the 90s, and I have them on CD. So I saw this is like the demos of combination of album 1 and 2, I think, but mostly 1 there. So, actually, not bad. I listened to it this weekend there. I actually got this weekend, and I'm sharing it with you now. So, another honorable mention right here. And my top honorable mention would be this one. The only reason I didn't put it is because it's a covers album. But you got to listen to Hold the Line version by Saxon. It's by Toto, obviously, there, the original. But them doing actually a pretty good, decent... the only one I don't like right here is probably Evil Woman. I think that's a Black Sabbath... doesn't really do anything for me there. But yeah, Hold the Line is probably the secret good song this year. So anyway, this is another, like I said, honorable mention. So there you go. Those are my top albums of 2021. If you guys have any that I've missed or that I should be getting 2021 that you think that I would like, I don't want to hear any black metal or death metal on my list there. I'm not going to buy that. Sorry. So that's my top list of 2021. Again, it was a good year. I wouldn't say a great one, but here we are. Enjoy this. So anyway, stay tuned for my next episode here. I'm sure I will be causing some controversy, but I'm going to make an episode about the top 5 most overrated bands. Now, if you know me, I'm sure you'll have a few ideas of who those bands will be. So until next time, we'll see you in the next episode. Again, thank you for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends, please. And we'll see you next episode. Cheers.